Okay, we just wanted to ask you some questions about like the community. What problems do you think the community has in your zip code? Are you going to write it?
Let me see how many.
Like, is there like any serious problems in the community, like lack of resources, mental health, unemployment?
There's a lot of mental health in the community.
Is that something that's addressed?
And a lot of unemployment because most of the ones that's unemployed don't want to be employed. And
How long have you lived here?
how long have I lived here?
In this area?
56 years.
Wow.
I live right across the street. I'm retired from the city.
You used to work for the city?
Yeah.
What did you do for the city?
32 years. Refuse division.
Oh, wow.
What was that?
Refuse. In other words, that's trash.
She has it. Sorry. All right.
What do you like about living in Long Beach, this area?
Well, since I lived in it almost just about long as I've been to California, it's okay with me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but
Okay. And then what would you say are some of the strengths in your community?
well, my community, it done changed a lot over the years. It
Okay.
used to be mostly black, but now it's mostly Hispanic. And matter of fact, they seem to be pretty good neighbors.
They are, so it's good.
Yeah,
Do you like the diversity in the community?
yeah. I like it.
Do you think that strengthens the community as well? Or it could be problematic sometimes?
Yeah, at times it can be problematic, but it's not as bad as I have seen.
And if it is problematic, what would make it a problem, I guess, per se?
Well, it's mostly noise on the weekend, on Saturday night music. They don't know when to stop. When they have a party, when the kids have a party during the day, at night it goes on over to the parents, and that goes to about 4 o'clock in the morning.
So there's no common courtesy for like.
No.
Where you live, is there a bunch of families around you then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there any like feelings of like oppression or neglect or discrimination in this community?
No, it's not much of that.
No. Do you have a legitimate role in your community? Like, do you participate in like outreach programs or meetings or go to where your voices would be heard?
No, I don't.
Did you do that before?
Yeah, people try to get me to join, like this neighborhood watch and all of that. Well,
Yeah.
I don't join none of that because I don't have any. They don't bother me really.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just speak and keep going. But
Yeah.
boys, I never had a break-in or nothing at my house.
That's good.
Everybody know me, and we just speak and go ahead.
Yeah.
Do you have a family?
No, I don't have a family. It was my wife passed away in '03.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I retired in '03 and she died in '03.
After you retired?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. So do you go to like the senior center to like meet other people, talk to other people, just to?
No, I have no use to.
No.
Oh, so you don't have like no desire to maybe be friends, but like to meet new people, or
No, I don't really. I don't care. I really don't care to meet people. I know too many people now.
Okay.
I don't wanna know nobody else.
Yeah. So you have like friends that you hang out with or a group?
Yeah,
Okay.
I really don't hang out with nobody. I just, come over here and social. I know a lot of people over here. I just come over here. But
What about companionship?
companionship, I got a lady.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
So you come to the park every day, pretty much, or just kind of hang out, or?
About 3 times a week.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. What about voting? Do you vote?
I vote.
And do you go to the church to vote, or?
No, I write in.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty
He
cool.
does write it or email it.
You mail it out. What about the police? Would you say there's a good relationship with the police in your community, like the zip code you live in?
Well, I would say with me, I don't, I speak to them and that's
Yeah.
all, but I don't like doing that. So
Yeah.
that's,
But
but it's
from
all
what
right. They never question me. They never ask me what's going on or nothing.
What about from what you see?
What I see, well, that's a lot of stuff I see, but I might see the tail end of it or don't see it from the beginning, when
Yeah. Like, what are some things that you've seen or noticed
I seen them.
that made you have like a skewed opinion about?
I see them. They don't know how to talk to people. You don't know how to talk to police, and they approach you in a
Like a hostile, aggressive manner.
yeah.
And how do people respond to them being like that? Are people receptive, or in return people start being aggressive and?
Well, some people start being aggressive. Some people
Just take the
they
abuse and
take abuse and then
move on.
and some talk when they should be listening and all that kind of stuff.
Is this mostly adults or youth or both?
Adults mostly.
Really? And then is adults mostly? What about the youth? How do they respond?
They most of the time when I see the youth and the police, the youth are running.
Do they split up or they stay in groups?
They split up.
They're smart.
What do you think about the youth?
Well, like I say, I'm well known around here, so they all respect me.
That's good.
Let me ask you, so but how they respect like other elders, Are they respectful?
Yeah, they respectful.
What about authority? Are they respectful to authority?
If they are
Like teachers and like
teachers and stuff like that.
yeah. Or their parents, or like not so much like older adults, but
Yeah, I think they respect their parents pretty good. The ones that I know, most of the youth, they got one parent.
their mom or their dad or their
Mom.
grandparent.
Most of the dads are not around. Going somewhere they don't claim them or whatever. So they just have the one parent.
Is there like is this all nationalities?
Oh, no.
Hispanic and Black?
Yeah.
If we were to tackle on one problem that the community has, what would you suggest a project for us would be? Like, what should we go towards? Like the youth, voting, crime, the relationship between the community and the police, mental health. What is the main thing that or one or two things that you notice?
Well, mental health is one thing, and I don't see much crime.
So like maybe like one problem like that you see, like a problem with the community, which you would say, we need to improve this.
When you say mental health, do you mean like there's a lot of people who have mental health problems who are not going to get help, or a lot of people with mental health problems who refuse the help because it's so taboo, or a lot of people who don't even recognize that they have mental health?
Both. Some of them don't recognize that they have mental health, and some of them don't go to try to see about that. They just,
Is it because it's too shameful or something? People look at it like there's something wrong with them.
yeah.
Well,
What about like homelessness? Is that a problem?
That's a problem too.
is it
So
because
that's a big problem or a small?
That's a big problem.
is it due to mental health?
Uh,
Do you think a lot of homeless people have?
Some of it is, and some of that is not. A lot of people stay outdoors and they don't have to stay around and lay in the park. Like, this is a good time of year to do it. When it's not, the weather's good and everything. And so some people just do it. They get some kind of check. So when summertime comes, they just move out of their place, just stay in the park and spend their money on something else like drugs and stuff.
And why are they doing drugs? Do you think they're self-medicating because of life, trauma, mental health? I mean, if they were to get help,
Some of them, like I say, they really don't want. They want the check.
they want the money.
Yeah.
That's more important to them.
Yeah.
Do you see a lot of drug use going on, like out in the open?
Yeah, it's a lot of drug use.
Is it mostly crystal meth in this area?
It's crystal meth and well, weed and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Well,
the
just
weed is
out-
definitely
People that not out here, staying out here, they smoke. Everybody smoke weed, except me.
Yeah,
You're saying crystal meth is one of the bigger problems.
Yeah.
it's the biggest problem we have at the hospital.
Oh, really?
We have maybe about 1 to 3 kids born with crystal meth every day,
Oh, wow.
every week. So,
Well, you're asking.
what else can we ask?
What were some things that like you and your wife liked to do in the community?
What we like to do?
Yeah,
For fun?
Well,
like thinking back in how
Well-
Long Beach was, and
usually I spent a lot of time in Vegas. Just where all the shooting was, but not too far away from there.
Yeah.
That's what I
Gambling
do.
man.
Yeah. And that's where I have my fun mostly. I don't have no, like I say, I don't have no wife, no kids, and I get a pretty good retirement. So I'd rather be there than to be over here.
Yeah.
So I just leave here, get away from